All right, this right here is a bag that I just got. It's the Veto Pro Pac, the MC. It's actually pretty small. You can see how small it is from my hand here. So it's got a little pocket in the front. It's got a zipper pocket right here in the front. We got a bunch of D-rings, a bunch of small ones. Got one here on the side, one here on the front, another one on this side, small one, and then another one right here in the back. Another zip right here for the other side. One thing about this bag, I actually really like it. It's really durable. One thing I wish it had was an actual strap for electrical tape or your Teflon tape. I just took some chain here and kind of made my own. It came with this strap. The one thing about this strap is it doesn't have a shoulder pad or anything for, comfort when you have it around your shoulder. And then also it doesn't have anywhere for a tape measure clip. I wish it had that. The newer models do. It's called like the MCT or MCL. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it does, and it has little tiny pockets on the sides as well as for that tape measure holder. Still doesn't have the little strap here for, your Teflon tape or anything like that. So, but yeah, it's a great bag. You can fit a whole lot of tools in here. I'm actually really surprised about how many you can fit. It's got a nice sturdy bottom. You can see right here, hard plastic, so it's going to stay upright. And like you see, I tipped this over. I mean, you can tip it over, you can move it all around. Your tools inside are not going to move. So let's take a look at the inside. So I packed all these tools. I am a property maintenance supervisor, so I do a lot of HVAC, plumbing, electrical work, sheetrock work. This is the bag that I use for when I'm on call and I have emergency work and I have to go, fix some stuff or, take care of some things. Or if I go to a different property and help out at a different property, this is the bag I use. When I'm here at my job, I have that cart right there. So that's my go-to cart that has all my tools. Obviously, you can see that I'm a huge Milwaukee fan. All of my tools, about I'd say 85-90% of my tools are Milwaukee. I bought a good amount of tools a while ago. These were new ones that I haven't used very much. Obviously, you can see that there's not really a whole lot of wear and tear on them. Just because when I do go on call, some of these tools I rarely use, but it's always good to have them just in case, because you never know when you're going to need them. So we'll see what we all got here. So I can kind of show you how many tools we got. 11-in-1 Milwaukee. It's amazing. And then I got some nut drivers here. Alright, sorry about that. I had somebody at my shop door. So I got some nut drivers. This is a newer set that I bought. Precision screwdrivers. So I got a Phillips and then 3 flatheads. These I use for towel bars or outlet covers or anything like that that needs a small screwdriver that's a lot easier to use. I got some ink Zolls here for some marking. Got a couple pens. I got the Fastback Milwaukee. This has the extra storage for your razor blade. Let's see, I got this light. I actually got at Day Distributing. It's actually a really sweet light. It's really bright, and it also slides, and it has a light right there too. Magnetic bottom for when I'm working in HVAC closets where I need that extra little bit of light and I don't have to hold my flashlight in my mouth like all of us do. Got an adjustable. Actually got 2 of them in here, one smaller just in case need a smaller one. Got some Milwaukee wire strippers. Got some needle nose right here. Wire cutter. I got my two different why can't I think of the name? Slip joint pliers. Sorry, these ones are nice because it has the push button ones. It's not like these channel lock ones right here where you gotta, you know, open it up, slide it down, close it. A lot of times when you try to get in that space, it slides down and it's a pain in the butt. I use that one just because it is smaller, so when you do need to get in them tight small spaces, it's easier to have a small one. Got a screwdriver set here, some flatheads, different sizes. It's good to have. And then I have some Phillips. I just got this set too, which is a pretty nice set for that one. Just got a little drill bit here, DeWalt one. It's because it's the longest one that I had. This is for when I'm doing caulking work, when I have to, like, if I have to recaulk a window or, you know, tub. This actually works phenomenally. Scraper here, so I can scrape it off of a sill if it gets stuck on the sill. Another light, it's a clip light, kind of the same concept as the other one, magnetic bottom, so I got one of them as well. And then inside here I got a level, a Milwaukee one that I just purchased. This one's actually really nice. It's got the magnetic bottoms. It's got these actual holes right here for lining up outlets and light switches just perfectly. So it's actually amazing, because this right here will just slip into where the outlets go, and you'll know you'll have a perfect fit for when you actually want to put them in. So worst thing is putting them things on and tighten them down. You put that cover on and, you know, you have to shift it over just a tiny bit. It sucks. So, but yeah, you can see how many pockets are in here, and they go pretty deep, which is nice. I mean, I think this bag is 12.5 inches tall, so it's a nice bag. Oh, and I also got my file here too. Alright, so that is the front of the bag, which is actually really, really nice. And then the back side, I have, it's kind of like my bigger stuff. The front side was just mainly my hand tools. This back side in here, this works perfectly for the Milwaukee 12 volt drill. I mean, it fits in there perfectly, and it's amazing. So that's a good spot for that. And then I got some Allens in there. Then I got this piece because you never know what size bits you need. And then I like this because I can actually keep the actual part in here where I hold my my bits, so I don't have to put it on the end of there and keep it inside, because then it won't fit very well inside of there. So that works out perfectly for me. And then I got this hammer. It's an E-swing. I got that one because it was a little bit smaller, and it does fit in here actually perfectly. So I can still close everything and it still sits in there. And like you saw, I tipped everything over, but all the tools stayed in there perfect. So here's my tape measure I just put right here on top of my drill bit container. Kind of wish they did have that on the side, but they don't, which is okay, because I still made it work. This right here, we got a pocket thermometer. This thing's actually amazing. I use this when I'm working on HVACs. Needed to check the vent, because people will be like, oh, it's, you know, not getting hot or it's not getting cold, and I can actually pop that up in there, turn it on, and I can show them what it's blowing out. Non-contact voltage detector. So it's a Milwaukee one. I've used this for quite a while now. It's actually really, really good. It's accurate too. This is just a precision screwdriver kit I got in here. And then here's my drill bits. I got this in the DeWalt case just because the Milwaukee one, it didn't fit in there, so I have that in my other my actual cart that I use for every day. But I got titanium drill bits inside of here that I have to use. And then I got my outlet tester. I got this with a combo kit with the actual meter, which is actually pretty nice, and it's pretty cheap for being Klein. And then I have my meter. So I use that to, when I'm working on HVAC or any type of electrical work, I use that. So you can kind of see in here that only 3 pockets in there, but I mean, you could still fit a lot in there. You could see I had all that stuff right there on the top, right there and there. So, and then I had, of course, my Teflon tape and my electrical tape. So you can kind of see, if I back up a little bit, that is all the tools that fit in that little bag. So it's, if you're thinking about getting the Veto Pac, the MC, I highly recommend it. It's just easy. It's easy to store. It's easy to carry. I mean, it's easy to access all your tools. One thing I do recommend is, if you do have your hand tools in here, put the hand tools that you use most up front. Even though these long ones are meant for your longer screwdrivers, you know, like these bad boys, but if you use that a lot, I mean, put that up front. You know, you could slip it over here to the side and have it, you know, tucked on the side. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's an amazing bag, and if you're thinking about getting it, I recommend it. If you, like me, and wanted to actually see the bag first before you actually purchased it, you can go on the Veto website and you can click on Store Locator. It's a tab up there on the top, and you just type in your zip code and show how many miles away you wanted to check, and you can actually find a store that is by you that actually sells these. It'll tell you that they just sell Veto Pro Pacs. It won't tell you what brand, so you have to call. You'll have to actually see where it comes from. So, but yeah, this is actually an amazing bag. This was actually a gift from somebody that I work with that got this for me, which was actually pretty amazing that he did that. But yeah, but if you're looking at wanting to get one, just go on that website and look it up, and you can actually physically put it in your hands and check it out. But yeah, that's the my review on the Veto Pro Pac, the MC. Hope you enjoyed.